Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Sphinx and welcome back to the Team Size channel. Now, today I decided I was going to make this video just to give you a quick update and stuff, because I know that we haven't posted in a hell of a long time, months in fact, and that's my fault. The last video that was put up wasn't exactly very good either, and funnily enough, competitive players don't seem to be very good at grasping concepts of montages. That's not a dig at anyone, it's just sort of like the truth, because they're in a completely different community, really. You've got the competitive community and then you've got the YouTube one, and it's really hard for the two to mix. I've noticed that. They sort of don't know what should go into what and how it should work. But I feel like I'm more of a rounded individual because I came from competitive sniping and montages and then decided to go into competitive COD. But anyway, not competitive COD. You get what I mean, because it was competitive. Anyway. So, I'm making this video just to sort of touch base again and say hello, and we're not dead, and we're still a team. This gameplay that you're watching right now should be around 10 or 11 minutes long. It's on Green Band free-for-all. It might be a little bit boring. I go 30 to 4. I play really conservatively, and I sort of patrol a specific area and just do the same sort of stuff around, but there's quite a nice accidental knife and then kill, so you'll see that in this. So yeah, hopefully this gameplay isn't too boring, but it might be a little bit. I apologize about that. So I've got a few points that I need to touch on. So we stopped uploading when the competitive team sort of broke down, so that was like 2.5 months ago, somewhere around there. And now we have a new competitive team, which are on Advanced Warfare, and it's sort of being run a bit differently. I can't really talk too much about that because A, it's boring, and B, well, it's sort of like different teams run everything differently, kinda. So yeah, I'm not really going to touch too much on that. That's about all you're going to hear about that. So as I said, I've been concentrating on my own channel, but now I've decided to not concentrate on my own channel again, so now I'm doing this again. So I don't know, I've got to come up with some sort of series for this main team channel and hopefully get an audience, because I really want to make a YouTube team. I've always wanted a YouTube team and I really want to make a YouTube team, but as I'm not in that community anymore, I don't know anyone. See, I used to be able to just message a few friends and they'd be like, yeah, we'll join. Like, you could make whatever team you wanted. But obviously, now it's on a way more professional basis, and I don't know anyone in the community, unfortunately. But hopefully, I can find some way of building a team. I don't know how you go around building a YouTube team anymore, because I know a lot of people just want to get into FaZe and teams like that, basically. I can only think of FaZe. I don't really... FaZe and Soar, I think, are the two biggest ones. Optic should really bring back their team, in my opinion, but we're not going to touch on that. It's just a separate thing to talk about, which I might ramble on about at the end of this video, considering it's almost 4 minutes in and I've almost finished what I was trying to say. So if we were to have a YouTube team, I would want montages, and I'd also want people with like a personality who can create their own series and do something different with Call of Duty. Obviously everything would be Call of Duty based because we're a Call of Duty team. So if it wasn't COD based, then it wouldn't really go along with the rest of the channel. What else can I talk about? That's a good question. I'm really sorry. I've not really prepared for 10 minutes of talking. Normally I do a live commentary. If I did a live commentary, I could just ramble on and ramble on and ramble on, but it's just one of those things. I'll touch on COD Champs, considering COD Champs just was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I've really forgotten. I'm in holiday mode, okay? It's Easter. It was not the weekend just gone, but the weekend before that was COD Champs. So Optic Gaming were the favourites going into COD Champs, and they choked it. They choked it so hard. They came 7th, and everyone predicted them to come first. Luckily enough, my second favourite team in Call of Duty Esports came first, which is Denial. I have mad respect for Denial because they sort of came out of nowhere. I know they've got like a massive organisation and stuff, but they're nowhere near as big as Optic on the audience scale, if you get what I mean. They don't have as many fans. They're more like, they're a much smaller team, and so I was kind of happy that they won. I don't know if it's just me, but I thought it was kind of funny that Optic didn't play very well, because they're such a Slay heavy team, and everyone thought they were going to do well, and when stuff gets completely mixed up, it's just so entertaining to watch. Just everyone going mad on Twitter like, oh my god, Optic lost, ah! And then they end up coming 7th instead of 1st. Like, everyone would have thought, well, I remember they got knocked out the winners bracket, and then everyone was like, right, that's it, then they're going to make a losers bracket run and get to the final. They come up against FaZe Red, I think it was, and then they lost. So, and then FaZe Red did a nice little run, and then FaZe Red came 3rd, actually. So FaZe Red did a nice little run and then lost to Revenge, and then Revenge came 2nd, and Denial came 1st. Denial really deserved it, though. I think Clayster really deserved it, just like before he retires. I don't know when he's going to retire, but it's got to be soon, because he's quite an old individual in the Call of Duty scene. It'll be interesting to see how long he goes for, especially under the new Denial squad, because he's only just really joined at the start of this season. So, it's a weird thing having 2 players leave Envious for Denial. That's another thing. Envious is my #1 team. I am behind Envious for everything. They're not playing well at the moment, but they had the 2 players leave to join Denial, which I thought was amazing. Denial and Envious, my 2 favourite teams, did a switch of players. I thought that was the funniest thing ever, just because they're like 2 teams that I really like. What else can I say? Not much, really. There's not much to say. If you want to join us, then feel free to drop us a message on Twitter. We will not respond if you drop it on YouTube, I don't think, because I'm not really... I only really go onto Team YouTube to upload. So yeah, if you just drop us a message on Twitter, then I will tell you exactly what to do if you want to join our YouTube team. Obviously, it's a bit strange. If you think you're not a very good player, but you've got a personality who can do commentaries and all that, and you have everything... Obviously, we want players who know what they're doing. I can't be asked to teach people how to do YouTube. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, if you know what you're doing and you want a chance to join, or you're looking for a team, then we're here. I know we're not very big on the YouTube scene, but we can be. Obviously, the more work players put in, the bigger the team gets, and that's sort of how it rolls. I know players are kind of ridiculous and don't really understand that most of the time, but obviously teams like FaZe and that started off very small, and then they are where they are today. They're the biggest team on YouTube, so, and that's all through players sticking with them and being loyal to the team, and not obviously clan hopping, which is what everyone used to do. So if you can just message us if you want to join the YouTube team. If you're interested in our competitive team, then go follow us on Twitter as well. All the updates of tournaments and all that will be on there. We've played 3 tournaments so far, won the first 2, and then lost the 3rd one. So we have to look into why we lost the 3rd one. But wow, we came joint 3rd because we lost in the semi-finals. Yeah, that 3rd place came to us as a bit of a surprise, considering we were sort of dominating for the first. They were the first 2 days that we picked up the team as well. We won a tournament each day basically, and then when it came to the 3rd day we lost. But thank you for watching. Hopefully I've covered most bases. I will try and create some sort of series that can be entertaining for this channel, and hopefully we can find a few people who will be up for doing YouTube as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upload. I'm not quite sure what it'll be, but thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, and do whatever else you want basically. And I will see you guys in the next upload. My name's Precise Sphinx, and I'm out. Deuces.